quick tutorial today, guys, to learn how you can develop your glutes doing the Sumo deadlift. Yes, this is one of the best exercises to work on your glutes, but only if you do this exercise properly, because if you do this wrong, you're gonna end up injure yourself. To start off, keep your legs apart a little bit more the size of the size of your shoulders, and you're gonna turn your toes a little bit out, okay? Only a little bit. Now I want you to grab the floor with your feet, okay? As hard as you can. Drive your knees out. It's very important for you to align your kneecap to your toes. When you drive your knees out, you already start to work on your glutes. Yes, your glutes is the one that will external rotation your hip, which is this movement over here. Drive your knees out, will activate, will engage your glutes. So from this position over here, now I want you to engage your core as someone is about to punch you. Yes, as hard as you can. Drive the bar back. Engage your lats, your back muscles. You need to drive your shoulders back and down. And align your head to your body. Don't keep your head forward. Bring your head back. Keep your chin in, chest out, and keeping your hip open, you're gonna drive first your hip all the way back. Keep your spine aligned, and then you're gonna bend your knees a little bit. When you're down here, you're gonna bring your hip toward to the bar. This movement is conducted by your hip. You're gonna drive your hip back and drive it forward. It's not your back that needs to do the movement. Your back will only stabilize your torso. Your hip needs to move, not your torso. See from this angle. Engage your back muscles, drive your shoulders down and back, engage your core as someone is about to punch you. Keep your hip open, drive your hip all the way back. Keep your spine aligned. And then when you get around your knees, you're gonna bend your knees a little bit, keep your spine aligned. So this is the secret over here. You're not gonna pull the bar up with your back, but you will drive your hip toward to the bar. Drive your hip back and drive it forward. Throughout the whole exercise, I want you guys to keep your hip open. What is that? You're not gonna fully extend your knees, okay? When you do this over here, you're gonna relax, release the tension of your glutes. Keep the tension there. This exercise is primarily to work your glutes. Yes, not your back. Your back will work, but this exercise you need to feel your glutes work. You need to feel your glutes burning. So for that, you need to keep your hip open and your body well aligned. Because if you keep the right alignment, you're gonna keep most of the tension where it is supposed to your butt, to your glutes. This is one of the best exercises that we have to develop the butt. Okay, so keep your knees aligned, kneecap out, activate your glutes. Remember that on your way down, you're gonna drive your knees a little out, keeping your hip open. And on your way up, your knees stay open. Don't fully extend. You must feel the tension throughout the whole exercise going toward to your glutes. You can work on your mobility before you even start this exercise by doing this. Look, keep the position of the exercise. You're gonna go down as much as you can, drive your knees all the way out, keeping your hip open. And stay on this position over here for around 30 seconds. This will help you to gain some mobility and some flexibility on your hip joint, okay? You can drive your thighs out with your elbows to release the tension of your adductors inside your thighs. By doing that at least twice before you do the deadlift, will help you to release some tension on your hip joint. You're gonna gain some mobility, some flexibility in order to help you to do the exercise properly. It's very important. When you are going down, you don't let your spine bend. So, I see this a lot. They drive the butt back, and then they ended up bending the spine like this. And then they drive it back. So your spine here cannot bend, okay? Your spine is supposed to stay aligned. You cannot round your spine doing this exercise over here. Unless if you are a power lifter and you know what you're doing, you're doing this round or back to help you to lift more weight. This is another type of technique, but doesn't apply if you're a bodybuilder or if you just want to build muscles in your body. If you want to build muscle in your body, you need to keep your whole body aligned and put the tension where it's supposed to. You don't want to just lift the bar out of the ground. You want to train the muscles, but you want to train the right muscles. In this case over here, if you're doing the deadlift exercise and then you're not feeling your glutes burning, something is wrong. Or you're feeling your lower back burning more than your glutes, something is wrong. So, around the belt, if you work with a lot of weight, with the right technique, what that means, you're already advanced. So you already know what you're doing. You can use a belt to help you to stabilize your spine because you're lifting a lot of weight. But remember that the weight that you're lifting, you need to keep your body aligned, okay? Doesn't matter how much weight you lift, and then you need to be able to control the bar. I see this a lot too. They don't control the way down. They go down fast, they drop the weight on the ground, and then pull up. Just go drop the weight and go up. This is not working your body as supposed to. You just put your body in a very risk to develop injuries because once you're not controlling the weight, the load, your muscles not activate. And then all the load is gonna go toward to the joints because your joints gonna have to stop the bar, the load when you do this. It's different when you keep the tension on where it's supposed to. You squeeze your glutes, squeeze as hard as you can, and then you control the movement. Keep the tension on your glutes. You can even stop 1 second down here, squeeze harder your glutes, and then drive it forward. Squeeze your butt as hard as you can. You must feel your glutes working throughout the whole exercise. Remember, when you go up, you're not gonna fully extend your knees. I want you guys to stop over here. I don't want you to release the tension, okay? You stop over here, and then you're gonna have the tension throughout the whole exercise. And remember that, if you're able to keep your muscle under the tension for more time, it will give you better results. Instead of only to lift, relax, lift, relax. Keep the tension throughout the exercise, throughout the whole repetitions, and then you're gonna see the difference on the exercise. It's very important to keep your back muscles engaged. Yes, because if you don't engage your back muscles, the bar will drop. So your lats will work a lot to stabilize your shoulder joint and then to keep your spine aligned as well. So you drive your shoulders back and down. I see people telling you just to close your shoulder blades. It's not only that, you actually need to drive your shoulders down. You need to feel your lats get engaged over here. By driving your shoulders back and down, you will engage your lats. They are very important to keep the right alignment of your spine. So think about this. Shoulders going back and down. Engage your lats and keep it engaged. If in case you release the tension of your lats, your shoulders will drop. Okay, you need to keep your lats engaged to keep your shoulders on the right place. You must feel your lats engaged throughout the whole exercise, stabilizing your shoulders. If you want to only develop muscles and then you don't care if you develop injuries, it doesn't matter for you to keep the right or wrong technique. You will develop your muscles, but later on, you will also get a lot of injuries, okay? But if you want to, on the top of develop your muscles, don't get any injuries, this is the right way to do it, okay? When you work out, when you exercise, you cannot only think about one thing. You need to think about the whole picture, okay? Because something that you're doing wrong now, you're gonna have to pay the price, but not now yet, maybe in 5, 10, 15 years. you're better off doing the right thing. Forget about the weight, okay? You're not training your ego when at the gym, okay? You are training your muscles. That's how you need to think of. It's very important for you to start off to learn. Don't get a lot of weight, okay? I demonstrate to guys with only this bar weights about like 25 pounds, but believe me, if you do this right, even 25 pounds is gonna give you a lot of work to do. Focus on the technique first. Once you learn the right technique, you're gonna be able to progressively put more lower into the exercise. So that's all for today. You guys know every Tuesday and Thursday there is a new video on my channel at 7 p.m. If you still have any questions about this exercise or any other, just let me know. I just cover like a few steps that you need to respect in order to preserve your spine, do not develop injuries on your back, and the most important, you will develop your glutes, okay? There's so much that we could talk about the deadlift exercise. I just covered some of them. If you still have any questions, just let me know. If you want to grow your butt, you make sure keep your body aligned. Otherwise, you will start to come to the gym with only belts because your lower back starts to burning a lot, you're feeling a lot of pain there. So something might be wrong. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys on the next video.